Ever thought about how your life might change if you relocated as a queer individual? How different would it be? The thought alone can be quite daunting, especially when you factor in the complexities of identifying as queer. But don't worry, we're here to help you navigate these waters. In the heart of the United States lies a state with a rich Native American history, a blossoming job market, and surprisingly enough, a thriving queer community. Yes, we're talking about Oklahoma. Today, we delve into what it means to be queer and considering a move to Oklahoma. So, how does Oklahoma stack up when it comes to legal rights and protections for the LGBT community? Well, let's get into it. Like a patchwork quilt, the landscape of LGBT rights and protections can look pretty different depending on where you are in the United States. And Oklahoma, it's no exception. Statewide, Oklahoma doesn't have laws explicitly prohibiting discrimination based on sexual orientation or gender identity. This might sound a bit stark, but don't pack your bags just yet. While the state may lack in comprehensive protections, certain cities in Oklahoma have decided to take matters into their own hands. Let's take a trip to Tulsa and Oklahoma City. These urban centers have passed local ordinances that protect individuals from discrimination based on their sexual orientation and gender identity. It's like these cities have said, if the state won't do it, we will. And they have. This means that in these cities, you can't be denied a job, a house, or services simply because of who you are or who you love. But how does this compare to the rest of the country? Well, it's a mixed bag. Some states have comprehensive protections at the state level, while others, like Oklahoma, rely on local ordinances to fill in the gaps. It's not perfect, but it's progress, and it's important to recognize these strides where they occur. So, while Oklahoma might not be the first state that comes to mind when you think of LGBT rights, it's not all tumbleweeds and dust. The local ordinances in Tulsa and Oklahoma City show that change is happening, and the LGBT community is finding pockets of protection and acceptance within the state. Despite its conservative reputation, cities like Tulsa and Oklahoma City are making strides in protecting our community. So, you're thinking about packing up and heading to Oklahoma. But where exactly should you set up your new home? Well, let's take a virtual tour of the Sooner State to find out the best places for you. First on our list is the bustling city of Oklahoma City. It's not just the capital, but it's also a cultural epicenter with a vibrant queer community. Here you'll find local ordinances that protect your rights no matter who you love or how you identify. Oklahoma City is a melting pot of cultures with a dash of Southern charm, making it a wonderful place to call home. Next we have Tulsa. This city is an oasis of acceptance in the heartland of America. With its thriving art scene and a robust network of LGBT-friendly resources, Tulsa is a city that embraces diversity. It's also a city that knows how to celebrate pride in style, with annual festivities that are a sight to behold. Lastly, let's talk about Norman. Home to the University of Oklahoma, this city is a hub of education and progressive thought. Norman's youthful vibe and college town atmosphere make it an exciting place for queer individuals to live and thrive. Plus, its constantly evolving social scene means there's always something new and exciting happening. But these cities are just the starting point. Oklahoma, with its rich Native American history, offers a unique blend of old and new. Whether you're seeking the comfort of an inclusive neighborhood, the thrill of a thriving art scene, or the tranquility of nature, there's a place for you in Oklahoma. Remember, the experience of each individual in the LGBT community is unique. What works for one might not work for another, so it's important to visit these cities, immerse yourself in their culture, and get a feel for the community before making a decision. Oklahoma City, Tulsa, and Norman are just a few places where you'll find a warm welcome and a thriving queer community. So whether you're a cowboy at heart, an artist seeking inspiration, or a student looking for a tolerant college town, Oklahoma might just be the place you've been searching for. When you're settling into a new place, it's crucial to know where you can find support and access to healthcare. That's why we're diving into the heart of community support and healthcare in Oklahoma. While Oklahoma may not be the first state that comes to mind when you think of a thriving queer community, it's important to remember that the strength of a community is not defined by numbers alone. It's about the connections we make, the support we offer, and the acceptance we extend to each other. The queer community here is expanding, creating a diverse network of individuals who are passionate about supporting one another. This sense of camaraderie is palpable in cities like Tulsa and Oklahoma City, where local ordinances protect gender identity and sexual orientation. But what about healthcare? Well, Oklahoma is home to several healthcare facilities that provide inclusive services. These facilities understand the unique health concerns of the queer community and are committed to providing compassionate, comprehensive care. Social acceptance, while not universal, is growing. Pride celebrations are becoming a staple in the state's calendar, painting the towns with rainbow hues and infectious joy. Yet, it's important to remember that the queer experience varies from person to person. Some may find Oklahoma's conservative leanings a challenge, while others appreciate the opportunity to be a part of a community that is actively growing and evolving. Oklahoma's queer community is growing, and with it the support systems and healthcare resources available to us. Now that you've got a sense of what Oklahoma has to offer, how do you make your move? Well, it's all about finding the right guide for your journey. And who better to guide you through this process than someone who knows the lay of the land and understands your unique needs? A local gay realtor can be your compass in navigating the real estate landscape of Oklahoma. They can help you find the most welcoming neighborhoods, connect you with local resources, and ensure that your transition is as smooth as possible. Don't worry about fumbling around in the dark trying to find the right fit. We've got you covered. We've curated an obligation-free list of gay and gay-friendly real estate agents in the area. You'll find it right in the video description. So, whether you're moving from within the US or from abroad, these agents are ready to help you find a home where you can truly be yourself. Remember, finding the right realtor can make all the difference in your relocation journey. Check out the list in our video description to get started.